where you are now is Ogbemudia Creative Arts Gallery and Studio. So I'm a studio artist. My name is sculptor Eric Ogbemudia.
Okay.
Currently the secretary of Igun Broadcasters Guild. And I'm a degree holder in art. So I'm a sculptor, graduated from Antwi Polytechnic.
Okay,
So
sir.
you are welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
It's so great to have you, sir.
Yeah.
And you said you are a sculptor. Wow, that means you've done really amazing work here.
Of course.
Okay. How did you get to learn about sculpting?
Well, as a sculptor and as a bronze caster, I belong to the family of bronze casting in Benin.
Okay.
Situates in at Igun Street, a street known by UNESCO. It's a World Heritage Site.
Yes, it's known.
Well, from birth, because I was born into the family of a bronze casting.
Wow.
So from there, we start to develop interest. Because at times, when we were infants, we do assist our fathers, yes, in the workshop. Go and bring this, go and bring that. So from there, we develop interest. And now we have the blood in us, because it's hereditary, from father to son, primogeniture.
Wow.
So all this while we are being into art. But I thought as much that as a man born into bronze industry, so there's need for me to go and straighten my hands in a higher institution. That was how I looked for an admission into Antwi Polytechnic, and I graduate of arts by the grace of God. So as I've said earlier, I'm the secretary of the Igun Broadcasters Guild over 20 years now.
Do you think there are challenges that artisans face?
Of course, there are challenges. There are challenges materially, tools wise. Then I say materials. I mean maybe bronze scraps. How we got our bronze, and how we get our materials. Because as a contemporary artist, I work with modern equipment.
Yeah.
And like I work with POP, I work with cement, I work with fiberglass, I work with concrete. So I work with iron. If I say metal encompasses all other metals.
Yeah.
So I work with I can weld very well.
Wow.
So some of the challenges, or I would say that some of the hazards we'll go through. Now there's difficulty in getting materials, especially bronze works. I mean bronze materials. So you got them from scrap markets, understand, from these scavengers, and it's quite expensive.
Wow.
A kilo is about 10,000 now. So imagine you want to work with 200 kilos.
That's so much.
So that's much.
Yes.
Then let's start from the beginning. How you start your modeling.
Okay.
Like me, I work with clay so much, because it is clay that will enable me bring the forms I needed. Now working with clay, the clay you work with contains a lot of bacteria.
True.
And if you have injury in your hands, so you are not entitled to work with clay, because you can contact bacteria from there.
From the clay.
And it can even, from the clay, and it can even cause weak look.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
So clay contains a lot of bacteria. You understand? So that is one. Then coming to working with maybe iron, because I weld. So there are times sparks from the welding can go into your eyes. And if you are welding, you don't use gogo. the dark shade.
Yes.
You know, the rays of the wedding spark into your eye and can damage your pupil.
Sure.
So you need go to protect yourself. You need a nose mask.
Okay,
nose mask.
Okay.
Because the smoke from the wedding, it contains iron.
Yeah.
So it's not good for the heart, it's not good for the liver. You understand? So because it contains iron, if there's too much iron, I'm not talking of iron that comes from food, from food like plantain, it's different. So those ones, they are hazardous to the body.
Wow.
You understand? So you have to take proper care of yourself, the necessary precaution that you have to take to avoid all those infections. Then the other area is, when we are working with, at times some iron can be sharp.
Sure.
You wouldn't know, you wouldn't know when either you step on it, or then that one can cause injury to you too. So you have to be careful. Most cases, you have to wear boots. Safety boots, when you are working with iron. Then coming to brass or bronze casting.
Okay.
The same method, because you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself, especially when you are filing with angle grinder. You have to protect yourself. There are particles of iron filings that you can inhale. So you need nose mask as well. And you have to protect, wear, what do I call it? Will I call it coat or studio wear?
PPE.
Yes. So that all the filings cannot go into your body, because it scratches.
Really?
Yes. Because the moment we finish filing, now you have to take your bath.
Wow.
If you wear your shirt on top of it, then you see that maybe rashes will be, forming some rashes in your body. Okay. So you have to put on overall. So that's for the brass. Yes. Then if you want to go into casting, there's a lot of hazard in casting. One, you inhale smoke from the molten brass.
Okay.
From the molten brass, and those smokes contains iron or bronze particles, which in most cases you have to put on your nose mask. Then this you have to put on goggle as well, because you see the red glow before brass melts.
Okay.
It must be red hot, about 1000 degrees centigrade.
It must be very hot.
Very something that melts metal.
Iron. Wow.
So looking at it with your ordinary eye can affect your pupil.
Sure.
That's why at times you see some people at their old age, you see them that they have a defect in their eyes. So you have to be ready very well, so that you don't contact all those things. Then again, because it is hot metal, you have to use hand gloves.
Okay, gloves.
You have to gloves. You have to use hand gloves, because you are going to be dealing with iron. Though there are tongs in which you can use to remove something from the fire, but you still have to wear gloves. You understand? So all these things are the hazard people don't know. Then exposing your bare body to such heat can cause skin burn. That's why you can hardly see that we're always black here, because of the heat we face. Understand? So you don't have to expose that's why you have to wear your jacket to face the fire. Then again, the heat, if you don't protect your body, see that the heat from the foundry or from the cane can cause sterility to man or woman. Yes.
How?
That's why we don't allow women to go through all those things, all those fire.
Wow.
You understand? So at times, for the ability for you to conceive will be problem.
That's serious.
Because the heat when the heat, hit your brain area. you know, it makes your spermatozoa to be very light and to be very watery.
Wow.
You know, so you have to put on jacket to protect yourself. Even the women, because we don't allow women to do it, because at times they are nursing mothers, they are mothers.
Yes.
So otherwise it will cause sterility, but people doesn't know all these things.
Wow.
So you have to protect yourself so that you should not be affected with all these problem that comes from you know, bronze casting and you know, producing sculptures and sculptures. You understand? So these are the hazards. Then at times you have to wash your hand very well before you eat, because some people will just say, oh, like clay. Now, if you don't wash your hand very well, you can contact disease from clay.
Sure.
Even the red earth we work with, you have to clean your hand very well, because you don't know the kind of bacteria that is in there. So you have to protect yourself very well. Because I have go-go for filing, I have go-go for welding. You have to buy all these materials or tools so that to enhance your work effectively and to protect you from contacting or you know, because all these things are prone to injuries.
Sure.
They are prone to injuries because, like, when you are casting out, you wouldn't know when you will step your leg on hot iron or hot charcoal, because we work with charcoal. Yes, we work with charcoal. So by the time you are removing the charcoal, you see that the charcoal might fall to some areas and you won't know, and you step on it. This is why the use of boots is very, very essential. Very, very good.
When you were talking about the clay, is it possible that you can use glove, like maybe if you have injury? Because there are some artists that will tell you it's not the same feeling when you use your normal hand and when you use glove.
Yes. As a sculptor, when you are sculpting with clay, you are not supposed to use gloves.
Wow.
But I say if you have injury,
yes,
you are not supposed to work with clay, because it is your fingers, the fingers of an artist. That is what matters. But it's your finger that will use in bringing out the details of your work, not hand gloves. Not hand gloves. So you cannot work with hand gloves when you are working with clay. But if you are working with iron, like welding and all those ones, you can use hand gloves.
Okay. Do you think, like, people of the old times, they because I'm sure they don't know about safety measures, or maybe they know in their own way?
They know, but not to the extent of what I have explained now. They know that when you come in contact with fire, fire can burn somebody. They know that. Then at times when you load the crucible, see why a go-go is very good. At times you load the crucible with a scrap metal brass. You wouldn't know that some of those scraps, they are airtight. You understand? At times you hear noise, boom, and it will split the molten brass. Wherever it meets you, whether cloth, at times you see some cloth, there will be fire. You wouldn't know, like all this one now. Maybe, you know, you see at times when you look at yourself, you see smoke coming out from your cloth. So if it's a dead body, you can see that place instantly it peels off. So those are areas we have to guide ourselves against.
Okay. Daddy, as regards the current artisans now, are they really patronizing using all these safety precautions, or they still do it the old way?
Tradition does not mean that you should not protect yourself. Like what I'm wearing now was given to us by Unibe. Whether I don't know if you can see what they wrote here. Baltic Research Group. Broadcasters. So they gave us this one. They gave us nose mask. So they were, you know, they tested us to know if our blood contains iron.
Okay.
Or even they tested our semen to see that if this iron there, this is
Yes.
affecting us.
Wow.
So they did a lot for us, and they gave us this coat.
Now the young ones, are they still very interested in this art making?
Some of them are interested. You see, the work is so tedious, it's so energy sapping that young people, they don't need that kind of work.
Don't want stress.
They want easy way out. That's why you see Yahoo, they just sit down in one place, start pressing their phone. At the end of the day, you see a lot coming in. Another somebody's sweat, they have claimed it from somewhere. So they don't like hard work. Not only our children here, all over.
Yeah,
you hardly see a young man now, putting himself as an apprentice.
Sure.
Go to mechanic now, see old people. Go to carpenter, see old people. Go to the other side, see old people. If the old people pass away now, who will inherit those trades?
Exactly.
But some of our children, they are interested and they are working with it.
Okay.
But not as expected.
Not as much.
Not as expected. My children, I have two boys. That they are graduates. They are no longer. When they were in secondary school, they were assisting me a little. But once they graduated, now they are going to different direction.
Sure.
So, and the rate of turnover is low.
Okay.
Because like young children or like the Igbos, they don't like keeping your goods for too long. They like to sell and replace, sell and replace, sell and replace. But this one, there are works here produced about 5 years ago, but some 10 years they are still here.
Wow.
So see that we have to learn how to manage our resources very well, because if you sell today, you don't know when you are going to sell another one.
Are you scared that in the next 10 to 15 years, culture will not be really preserved?
Culture evolves. It moves.
Yeah.
Because if we are to talk of culture of the olden days, those of the Soul era and the first Oba era, it has changed right now. It has changed. It moves. Adaptation. Certain things will come. Let me adapt to this method. That's what. Before we don't use before we use bellow, hand bellow. That's what we use to blow air.
Hand bellow. I can't even.
You wouldn't know. Most goldsmiths, they use it then. Or most blacksmiths, they use it to blow fire. They use it to blow fire so that your father will light up. And this what you are seeing here now. This is an English bellow. Wow. You plug it into light and it start giving you breeze, blowing air. So as it blows the air, as it blows the fire catches smoke.
Okay. You
understand? So it has evolved. We are now in some stages where we don't use manual. We use tools, or we use instruments, electrical tools. You understand? So it moves with time. Though we are afraid of this work going into extinction in a number of years, but it will still take a longer time. Because like Ife was once there was once a broadcaster in Ife, but today, it has gone into extinction. Everything still lies on the hands of the government, but the government have to make sure these things are well preserved. You understand? If you can modernize it, fine, but let it be that this thing is still existing in this area. But as culture demands here, around the broadcasting industry, we don't allow foreigners, except you are a freeborn of the family of broadcaster. Wow. Even if you are a Benin man, that doesn't guarantee you to be member or to be a broadcaster.
So you have to be indigenous.
Be indigenous. The blood has to be in you.
Wow. Yeah. Why is it just Igun? Is there like a story behind it?
You see, broadcasting or Benin per se. Okay. Benin was built under the guild system. Okay. Guild. That's G-U-I-L-D. Guild system. So that guild system is like an industry that takes care of different aspects of the economy.
Mm.
Like broadcaster now is a guild. The wood carver is a guild.
So there is still wood carvers in
Yes,
Benin
yes,
here.
yes, yes. Then the metal fabricators is a guild. We have almost 50 types of guilds
In
in
Benin.
Benin.
Wow.
So they represent this modern day industry.
Okay.
So as at that time,
Okay.
so all these guild systems, they work for the Oba. And they work for the development of the Edo people as at that time, before the white people came.
Okay.
You understand? So it was built under the guild system. And those guilds were headed by chiefs from the palace that reports back to the
Back
Oba.
to the Oba. Wow.
We have so many guilds. We have guilds of diviner, wood carvers, weavers. So they put themselves together to become a kind of association, a kind of company that do the same trade.
Do the same thing.
And they have locations in Benin. Like broadcasters now settled here.
Okay.
Then the wood carvers settled at Igbesanwa. You don't know Igbesanwa?
I don't know.
Igbesanwa is just a road here from Apapava to First Circular. This road here.
Okay.
So other gates, they have locations. They are not just scattered all over. In fact, they are scattered all over the places.
But they have their own
locations. Yes. That they practice their work.
And they are still in existence
Yes,
today.
yes.
Do you have like anything you would want to tell young artisans out there?
What I have for them is that paper qualification does not, paper qualification these days does not count.
Sure.
So even if you have the paper qualification, learn a trade. Learn a trade. Because our government so emphasize on degree.
That
even somebody that read engineering in a Unibank cannot even repair his car. Sure. Or electrical engineering cannot fix a bulb in his house. You will go and be looking for artisans outside to work for it. Which is very bad. Very bad. Whether it's forming or
no, it's actually not. Some of them don't have that technical experience.
Orientation, just read. It can tell you whatever, any page.
Yes.
But coming to handle the tools,
I think that's one thing they should add to the curriculum. These people should have these experiences.
Yes, now.